Everyone, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Survival on my server. I'm SolarWind, that's right, the awesome SolarWind. Now, for starters, you might notice the stick. I'm going to be showing you some new features of the server. That's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm at spawn, because feature number one. Right, I had it give you a stick when you die, but unfortunately, due to the fact that you're manually inputting the respawn trigger, and even if I set it up to delayed, you would get the stick after you died into your inventory, but you respawn, you don't get a stick because of some reason. I don't know, just the way it was timed, and I tried delaying it, that didn't work. So instead of doing it like that, basically when you die and respawn, instantly get a stick, right? Well, now you stand on the spawn thing, and it gives you a stick. Lots. Oh, it doesn't do it on this block. Okay, so it does it on these two blocks, I think. Yeah, on these two blocks. So basically, you spawn in. It doesn't matter because as soon as you use this stick, right, you set off the delay timer. And you're wondering what's so special about the stick, which leads to feature number two. Ah, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? Hold on. I'm gonna go see why that didn't work. That should be working. Hello, everyone. Just make sure that's doing stuff. Okay, wait. Just had to make sure, okay? So basically, I know what went wrong, okay? I spelt the stick. Hey, my thing seems to be working. Okay. On. My point was, if you get an item and your timer's not working, right, because you've already, I don't know, got the item essentially when the timer command has started, like, say I've reached, I don't actually need these sticks, but, Right, so basically, you can get the stick again in the spawn. I guess it's a little overpowered if you just want to keep giving yourself super speed, but, that's the only flaw with it. You could do that, but, no, I'm not thinking. I might fix that later. I might set that out as a condition that you don't already have one, or something. Let's see. Super speed, jump boost. So basically, what it was is the item I was giving you was super speed one word, and I had a space in between, which makes it two words and not one compound word, which means basically kind of like the absence of the space was why it wasn't firing up. And then we got jumping and flying. I'll show you what these do. So we're going to push 1. This one gives us super speed. It's a bit spammy because of the multiple items. I'm going to actually, after I do this, I think I'm going to fix it. But, you get speed, super speed. The bar's going. Alright, so we're going to use the super speed to our advantage. I don't have any weapons, but I'm going to use super speeding. Oh, we can actually get frost boots, so we can walk on water while super speeding. As you see, the delay timer is actually really helpful because it tells you how long you've got and to use it. Also, I figured the third one is interesting, called fly. I was going to set it up so that when you activate it, it was going to be a firework, and every time you use a firework, it'd give you a firework for a certain time, but that didn't work. I coded that in like a million different ways. It just couldn't get a subloop in. Oh, miss, bitch. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you got nothing on me. Super speed. Oh, damn. Oh no, my super speed's gone. See, 28 is when you run out of super speed, by the way. So it also tells you how long you've got until you run out as well. So you can use it as like how long you've got your power for, as well as how long you get. So from 28, 31, I think it's 34, you get about 5 or 6 seconds delay. So you can't just spam it because there is a delay before you can use it again. The firework one, it's now set up when you use the firework stick, you get 20 or I think it was 40 fireworks. I might change that later. But you get so many fireworks instead of before it was going to be activate the firework and then you'd set off a timer, which would then, give you a firework constantly until you did it. But if you think you're going to use this to constantly spam fireworks, well, think again, as I'll show you here. I get 20, yeah, it's 20. I get 20. And you got wings, use them. So if you got one stick, it will print that. I think the problem it's printing because it's currently set to do that when I execute the command. Every time it clears one, it kind of says that. I think I've got it on the clear command, not the actual give. I could put it into a different scoreboard to get the spam stopping, but it's only going to spam you once, so I don't really have a big deal. But if we have a look at these fireworks, see how they've got large ball, large flat duration. So they're damaging fireworks. So my kind of counterintuitive is, yes, you can spam them, but if you use these while you're lecturing, right, see the actual fireworks, you're going to get damaged. So it's kind of a balance. Like, you can have as many of those fireworks as you want, but every time you use them, you're going to get damaged by it. So it cancels each other out. And then the third one, we're at 28, which is when the effects wear off. So before it was going to be a normal firework, just a standard, firework. Jesus, evil wolf. Is he coming after me? No. Nope. He didn't like you. No, I'm going to get the wolf. I'm going to troll this. Hey, bro. What you doing, bro? Oh, he's after skeletons. Oh, look, is he coming after me for a second there? Okay, we're at 32, 33. We should be getting the item pretty soon. Like I said, I don't really want to fight mobs because I've got no weapons on me. This is just a show off. I didn't expect night to be around the corner. Anyway, we're at 34. I think it's at the... oh yeah, it's exactly there. Alright, so let's see. The second one, it's called jumping. Yep. It gives you a jump boost and resistance, and the reason it gives you resistance to do that, because every time I jumped really high, I kept dying. So I thought I should give you a resistance feature so that you can jump actually really high. Like if I jumped off here, not so much off the ground, but if I jumped off here and then jumped off here, I would like I'd take a few hearts of damage, so I was dying because I kept doing that. So rather than being like kind of useless and not as much fun to do this jump boost thing, I thought, why don't we just make it give you resistance, and that way you don't take as much. Like that way, if it's ridiculously high, you'll still take like a tiny bit of damage. And I can tell. See, it's at 24. You get to 28 until it wears off. So I know it's coming. So I know it's about to wear off. If you can see me here, you can hear me take a bit of damage, but not really. Yeah, see what I mean? I don't really take much damage. It does make you a little bit overpowered during it, but it is only a temporary effect. Like I said, oh yeah, it hit the 28 margin, so it actually wore off when I jumped. That's why you got to be careful. That's what I said about using the timer delay. You can tell when it's about to wear off if you're paying attention, which I wasn't. That's the problem. Now let's go get some weapons and get some kills, because we're going to need some overpowered gear now that I've explained that. So if the fireworks work basically the way I wanted it to, which was the mob thing is working. That's a good idea. It would basically, when I clicked on it, right-clicked on it, it would set off the timer, and then it would stop giving you them after a certain time. But I couldn't get that to work, so I've just done it a little bit differently. /trigger home set 1. You actually have to put a number in because of the way it's vanilla and it's not a plugin, so you can't name your home anything other than a number, but I don't think that really matters. Oh, I got a bit of a slingshot. Let me just check. Might have a bit of a ping there. Okay. What do we want? We want to go. I could show you the wings. You know what? I'm gonna go do some. Let's go do some wings. I've got regular fireworks, by the way. Just, I built. Like, I wasn't intending to put this system in before I made them, so let's go get this. Right, I'm thinking my bow. I have no arrows. How many kills do I have? I have 20. Yeah, we should go back to spawn. We're gonna need more kills, so I'm gonna go practice shooting things in with the Electro. I actually trigger spawn set 1. You can just set that to whatever number you want. It's just gonna set you back to 0. So if you're thinking you're gonna break it that way, it's not gonna work. See, I'm pretty sure this is on the clear command. After it's cleared it puts the message, and I kinda should have put it after it gives you. It's kind of under the impression after it activates, it's supposed to give you 1, but I might just set it to a different scoreboard. Okay, yeah, where are my arrows? See my arrows? Right, here we go. go put my electron. You know what, I'm thinking I'm going, which one's better? Jump boost? I probably should go with the jump boost. I'm gonna have to make getting easy up there really easy. But then again, I'm gonna be flying. Difficult choices. I think I'll have to go with the flying one. Oh. Alright, I'm inside the effect. I can't do anything. Never mind. Yeah, your arrows, they do like zilch. Like they don't even do. Like, I don't think they just kind of disappear. They don't even kill the thing. Say this. But if I was under those effects, I think it wouldn't kill me. Maybe. Yeah, this bow's OP. And it's auto repairing. At least I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Okay. I think it's actually time based, not XP based, so eventually this will fix itself. Same as the Electro, they've got auto repair on. I could just sit at home. That's actually a good point, me. Yeah, good point. Anyway, I want to practice like shooting, so I'm gonna go with the 3. Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna go with 3 to get those. Oh wait. Oh Jesus. F. Okay, give me the. There's my little thing. Alright, so use it to get a bit of height. Now that we get a bit of height going. Oh, come on. Yeah, so we take some damage. It makes, I think it also, in addition, it means people aren't going to be using them, spamming them constantly, which means they're not going to be spamming this one move. You've got to put more thought into whether you should boost or whether you shouldn't boost. You know, whether I should stay up in the air longer, or whether I should risk, I don't know, whether I should take the damage or not. And of course, I'm trying to show you how to do this, and not only have I missed pretty much everything, it's come across. Oh crap. That could have ended badly. I guess try killing this big. Boom! I hit it! I may have used a tad. See, I can do this as long as I want. I'll still get that stick. But like I said, you don't want to use multiple of them. Why do I have these super speed sticks? I'm not entirely sure I have them. Let's see if we can hit the squid. Missed. Damn. Alright, so the kind of point is you can't just fly along. And then I'll use the regular fireworks for more transportation. This is more of a, you know, I reckon they're more transportation. These ones are more of a combat situation, I suppose. I don't know. These ones are easier to obtain. You know, anyone can get them. They're really easy, but they give you a little bit more thought to whether you should just boost. You don't just spam stuff. Alright, so I'm showing you badly because I can't find anything to shoot. I apologize for the lack of animals that are willing to be my test subjects. Boom. So I figured out how to shoot stuff anyway. You gotta try and kamikaze into it. Let me just try doing this. Well, let's get rid of all the sticks. Oh, it only gets rid of 1. Hold on, I gotta go fix that. Right, see that's definitely a problem. I'm gonna go fix it. Hello everybody, and I fixed the problem. So now that every time you die and you spawn in spawn, you'll get a stick, and not just when you're standing on spawn. So you can't just keep using it. Okay, where were we? We did something with the lectures. Oh yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, that's doing its thing. Testing. So basically, yeah, that was hard. What's happening now is it's testing for a radius. Under the condition of its radius, it will then set PP to 0 under the condition that death equals 1. Then under the condition that PP is 0, it will give me the item, and then under the condition that PP equals 0, death is then set to 0. Right, so then the death counter is reset at the end. So every time I die, it's going to set me to 0. Then basically what happens when I have the item in my inventory, right, it sets it to 1. When I die, it sets it back to 0. It gives me under the condition that it's set to 0 if I'm in a radius of 3. So that means as soon as I spawn in here, I'm in the specific radius. Then I get the item. That means death can then be set. Then my death score, right, is 1. So PP is set to 0, which gives me the 1. When I get the item, it sets it back. PP, that's set back to. It's set to 1. Then basically when death is when PP is 0, death is also 0, which resets the death count again. I think that's how it works, in theory. So yeah, now you get the stick every time you die, which means if you're you don't need to reset this. And let's see, we'll just probably do this. No, we're gonna do this button like so. So let's try super speed and killing. Oh yeah, I still got the effects. I might be in the radius still. Okay, so that actually slows you down. Well, when do my effects wear off? So that gives you slowness. What the hell? Alright. Oh my god, sorry. I'm in creative apparently. Sorry, I forgot to switch back after I did that. That's what was happening. Okay. Sorry about that. I know. I wasn't cheating. I was just fixing that issue, and then I forgot I was in creative. I might just cut this bit out, but now I'm just messing with you. That's gonna be funny, you know. Realize you're not even in creative. Oh, see. That's what was happening. Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize it was in creative there. Well, 31. We're almost fully charged, so we're gonna go practice shooting some animals in the air, get our points up. The goal is to get some overpowered gear. We've got a bit of points there. Right, I was just in creative. Okay, we all know I was in creative. We all saw it. That was to fix the thing, okay? Get over it. I just forgot to switch it back. Because I forgot I was in creative. Alright, just push. What the? Oh, there we go. Oh, I don't know. A bit of delay. Yeah, a bit of lag there. That was the issue. Right, so I'm just going to go fly around. Damn it. How do you do that? No. Oh well, I just could kill stuff like normal. Give me my arrows. Sorry about that, I didn't realize. that. That's doing creative. Now I got a bunch of fireworks. I suppose I don't really need them. I'm just spamming them because I don't really want them. Alright, so let's get some distance. Probably put the flight duration up, to be entirely honest. You don't feel like you get enough boost for your little... Oh, I killed it! Killed it while I was too kind, technically flying. I don't know, which one's better? I'm gonna go with the jump boost. My lecture, yeah, this is time variant, so but I don't know. Unbreaking slows down the durability loss, and when you combine the two, it pretty much means it shouldn't break. Like it repair. I think it's to the point where it repairs enough over time to not break. Unless you use it a lot, I don't know. Even then, when you don't use it, I think it repairs over time. But I think it only repairs over time as long as it's in your inventory. So, like, if you're using it a lot and then you just, like, you have it in your inventory for a while, it'll eventually fix itself. So, you know, some of that. So I think we need 100 for the boots. Is it 100 or is it 50? Actually, it's 50 for iron ones. I'll just get the iron ones for now, because I'm pretty close to 50. These are always hard to hit. Oh my god, I can't even hit the rabbit. Nope. Okay, I'm out. You know what? Well, finally hit it. Hold friggin' still. Ah, hit it. There we go. Okay, so we gotta achieve today's objective. Obtain some overpowered boots and use super speed. How much money do we have? We have 44. We need another 6 kills. Where'd it go? God damn it. Boom! Hit it! Take that, rabbit. See, I'm not getting any XP. I forgot to mention, by the way. Yeah, that kind of stops you from using enchantment items because it doesn't matter how XP I get. Right, see, I'm not adding it, which is the way it works because it's constantly setting it back to 0. Why have the value? No, it's constantly. Oh no, it's constantly removing the XP. That's what it was. Yeah, because you can't set it, but you can remove it, so it constantly removes it. Damn it! I needed 2 more of these things. Figure. That's 2 kills. No, I just click. I don't know why I'm collecting the XP or the meat. Oh, there. I'll click my arrow there. As you can see, I've got. Yeah, I didn't get an item. No, that's from the actual thing itself, because otherwise I'd have 2 of these items. Right, what was I doing getting? Where are my diamond boots? Where are my boots? Where are my boots? I'm gonna show you this. This is gonna be cool. I think I put the boots. Well, these are the diamond boots, 100. Where are my iron boots? Boots iron. There we go. Just stand right up here. Got myself. God damn it! They are not boots. Okay, so these are the iron leggings. I will fix that later, but what did they do? So that sucks. I got the wrong one. We got a piece of armor. That doesn't matter. Okay, what's our time doing on? No, what are we doing on time? Okay, plus So that looks like it's gonna be the end. I'm pretty sure it's about a 20-something minute episode. I'm not sure. Remember splicing these together, it can be a bit tricky to do that. So I think this is the end of it. We got the armor. We got some armors. I will fix the signs because obviously I just did that, right? Like, you know there's a problem, but we get fire resistance. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Do we get an exploding resistance? And I think we get every kind of resistance where we max out our armor, but regular. We get like protections, but every regular one. So goodbye.